পুরানো সেই দিনের কথা ভুলবি কি রে? আয় ও সেই চোখের দেখা প্রাণের কথা সে কি বলা যায়? পুরানো সেই দিনের কথা ভুলবি কি রে? আয় ও সেই চোখের দেখা প্রাণের কথা সে কি বলা যায়? আয় আর একটিবার আয় রে সখা প্রাণের মাঝে আয় মোরা সুখের দুঃখের কথা কব প্রাণ জোড়াবে তাই। আয় আর একটিবার আয় রে সখা প্রাণের মাঝে আয় মোরা সুখের দুঃখের কথা কব প্রাণ জোড়াবে তাই। মোরা ভোরের বেলা ফুল তুলেছি তুলেছি দোলায়, বাজিয়ে বাঁশি গান গেয়েছি বকুলের তলায়। হায় মাঝে হলো ছাড়া ছাড়ি গেলেম কে কোথায়, আবার দেখা যদি হলো সখা প্রাণের মাঝে আয়।
I'm Prasanta Khatri speaking, and we have been in this house for a very long time. It's I think more than 50 years. More than 50 years. And this house was made by ourselves. We got it made. So we're very much attached to this place.
Yeah.
And this is I think my youngest daughter was born here. Youngest daughter, Namrata, she was born here. And then my father-in-law, mother-in-law used to be here. And then my sister-in-laws also. So it was a full house, enjoy every time. After getting married, we went to England. Because my husband was finishing his course. He's an engineer, so there was little more he had to finish. So I also went along with him. And then after my husband finished his course and all that, so we were in England for about 7 years or something. And then we came to Calcutta and we built this house. Yeah, so the architect was there, and there are all the phenomena, whatever one has to do, they had to do that. And sometimes they used to stand outside and getting the work done. Although it's a very professional thing, everybody doesn't know about what you need. And so they were doing it, and then it was built. Then when this was half built, one of my sister-in-law was going to get married. So it was half built, like it was up to the first floor. And then this is the second floor. On the second floor, it was not fully done, but it was made. So the wedding was held here. Her wedding was held here. My brother-in-law wedding was held here. At that time, the terrace was used. It was all decorated very beautifully, and all the food was made at terrace. All home food. The people will, wait for the wedding and all that. हाँ, यहाँ पर वेडिंग हो चुकी है. My brother-in-law got married here. My sister-in-law got, and then my neighbors. This is the neighbors I was telling you. They have they used to fight at night. One of their son was getting married. He also got married here. ये जो है, this is a तुलसी लगी हुई. This is a tulsi. It's a little, it's sort of green out here. This is a black tulsi, which is, this is very good for the health also. If you can chew some in the morning, that will keep you fit.
कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जैसे तुझको बनाया.
When we came here from England, so I bought a lot of things. This oven was there, and some utensils even from there which we had bought. And even fridge we had brought from there. That is gone now. That became, because you have to handle them in a nice way, only then they get to survive. So as long as I'm looking after it, they were okay. After I don't look after it, then the सब चीज़ें खराब हो जाती हैं. Sangeeta got married in that place, Tirupati. But we were living here only. So Prabhakar also came here and all. So it was very nice meeting. The first time when he came, I met him. First time I saw him was when he had come to Calcutta, and we went to receive him at the airport. Yeah. And seeing him, I just really liked him. He's such a nice, बहुत प्यारा. May God bless him. He's very nice. Then after that, baby got married. So all my family came. For all the marriages, all my brothers, they were all there. So I am so thankful to God. They looked after me, my baby. So I'm very happy. I'll give you something to cover your head. I'll do with my this thing. You can just put,
Sure.
कुछ खास नहीं करना है, just 1 minute. That's all. You can. Now this is at night we put this. वाहिगुरु जी का बनाया था. So now I can put it here. This one is Nana's grandmother. Nana's grandmother and father. Well, it's all very old, just have kept it because it was all खत्म हो रहा था जैसे. फिर मैंने इसके अंदर रख दिया हुआ है ये वाला. हमारे साई बाबा तो is very famous, no? And this is the one when sometimes you have to just do with it. This is the book, main book जो है. तो इसके ये उसके पे हो गया. Book is covered because it's in the morning time we will. Morning I come after my bath. After my bath. And this I've kept because I cannot sit on the floor. They own the house, that building here. Their daughters used to be छोटी छोटी होती थी, and then Marwadi people, and I was little different from them. It just kept लगता था that, but you know I was very friendly, so they used to sometimes we used to talk from the balcony. We used to talk to each other, and now all these ladies are great grandmothers, and all their children have done so well in life. It's amazing how much they have done. So many of them are doctors, all the grandchildren. कोई doctors हैं, कोई engineers हैं, कोई बने हुए हैं, and still they meet, you know. And then I attended their weddings, उनके बच्चों की weddings I attended over here. We used to have खाना अपना I think 8:30-9 बजे we used to finish our dinner. They used to start dinner at 12 o'clock at night. And it's so close, they used to all sit in the on that side. They used to sit all in there. उनके kitchen उस तरफ था. They used to sit. And they will just start discussing something. And while it's so high pitched, they will talk and all that. इतनी कर रहे हैं कि झगड़ा हो जाता है. और मैं सोचते कि शुरू में क्या हो गया, you know, it was और लगता था कि they are all sitting in my room and fighting. It was so close. And then they'll start लड़ाई जब करते करते इंग्लिश बोलने लग जाते सारे. Otherwise they were talking, you know, discussing in Bengali. And then by the time they finished, they were talking in English. And actually I didn't know Bengali in that period. But I learnt it quite fast because it's many words are very similar to Hindi, you know. So it was easier. But my husband, he knew, he had studied here in Calcutta, and he knew Bengali very well. I will ask him, what is she saying? Please tell me. You know, then gradually I learned it. And we used to watch some Bengali movies. That also helped me, you know, in learning. So the whole time it was nice, very good. Then I thought I must do something, you know, and then I took up a job where, you know, I was teaching small children. First it was in a play school, you know, and it was very, very nice, very good experience for me because I loved children. And these little ones were so cute, and you know, the way they behaved, it was lovely. I really enjoyed that thing. After that, where my daughters were studying, just 3 of them, then one after another, other daughters were born. So the 3 of them were studying in that school, and then I also joined that school. And I was there for about 20 years. I taught in that school also. It has been a very good experience, you know. Once upon a time, this is what was my plan. We'll do it, especially the downstairs, the ground floor. I thought I will, you know, we'll make it in the school and all that. From 2 years onwards, until, you know, the 6 years, they could come and, you know. But after, since I couldn't do that, but when people came to know that I was a teacher, they used to send their children to me, to, you know, for certain. It was like one of the room was like a playroom. I had made it into that, on that side. So they used to come. And little older one will just say, no, they were allowed to walk around. They were very happy. Because I said, this is the Jack and Jill, you know, I said, if I will make the Jack and Jill. So I was also very fond of drawing and all that. So I had started collecting also big, you know, pictures which I could put on. But somehow it didn't work out. And my father-in-law passed away in this house. So that particular day, Well, he has been ailing for quite some time because the old age, there were complications and all. They used to call him Grandpa. Grandpa. So they will go and visit, somewhere, and we will be happy to, talk to them. Before going to school, they used to say bye bye to him and go to school. And that particular day, they went to school, and then suddenly his condition became little that, and he passed away. His other daughters and all that, we informed them this happened, and they were very keen. Said, well, let's finish the work fast. It has to be taken. I said, wait a minute. I said, you have to wait because I want my daughters to come. So I said, if you take him away just now, when they come back and they don't find him there, they'll be very upset. It's better if they know what has happened. Then children knew that grandpa is not well and he's keeping not too good health. So they all came and they were shocked, they cried and all that. So, but then I was happy because they've seen it then I've just explained to them. Okay, it happens with everybody. After age, it happens. Some people, they can carry on. Some people cannot. It all depends, So they understood then, But they used to go later on. They used to go and say, "Oh, Grandpa is not there in that room." Yeah, Nana was very fond of, especially during this season. Always it's a very good season for the flowers. There are plenty of flowers available and good prices. Sometimes in summertime they are very expensive, but during this time it's he will go and buy so many flowers he will buy and he will bring it. He says, "This is for you." So sweet even. They make the place look happy, and it's especially this one. It's such a very nice scented. This is a Rajnigandha. It's a very famous flower, and it makes the house. They feel it's good feeling to have it around. Every time he used to go and buy. And sometimes I used to go with him. I said, "Itna nahi chahiye mujhe, it will last for another 2 days." Just one. She said, "Just take it. Just stay." So he loved flowers. When we used to go for walking, so we used to walk and then on our way back, we'll buy vegetables also. That's what I was telling you, that lady, the vegetable vendor here, she used to say, the other day I had gone there to the market and she said, the way what she said was, "I miss him." He used to come and he will say, "This also, this also, this also." She said, "Ye bhi de do, wo bhi do." And I used to say, "Where are we going to keep so many vegetables?" I said, "Phir आधा ले लो, इतना टाइम, बाकी कल once we finish it or something." He said, "Just ले लो, just ले लो." I said, "ठीक है भाई." He was a very nice father, very nice husband. This is me when we got married. This one, and this is after 50 years. You see, that one has to be practical in life. You can't just keep holding. You can't do that, no. So you have to. If you want to be happy and your other people in the house are happy, that is a better thing. So this is ho gaya, but I'll have good memories of this place, and because we have spent very good time together with Nana. So it was So is that yeah, the God's will was like that. It has to happen. You have to just accept it. And if you keep saying, hi, अब मैं क्या करूँ? Now what will I do? So that is, I'll be making miserable myself and to the people who are, so close to me. Auntie's husband, and the Papa was, I think, taking the photo. And this is Sampaji's husband. All three sisters and उनके husbands हैं ये वाले. Very nice photo. Yeah. Shall I take it out? I was very, very dependent on Nana. He used to tell me if it was certain things, he said, I said, "Ma'am, this you will do it, my man, this is it." So he used to get a little annoyed with me. He said, no, you can't just start doing few things, काफी दिन पहले से मुझे बोलते होते थे. So whenever there was a bank work and all that, he used to take him. Said, चलो मेरे साथ चलो. I said, मैं क्या करूँगी जाके? It was almost like that. कि मैं क्या करूँगी? आप करो, ये तो आपका काम है ना. And he said, you come with me. So I think I'm very happy he insisted on it. And I picked a few things. I remember the day Papa Nana was, he was not well. At night only, मुझे लगा कि he's, so we गई. I was awake in this room. I was awake around the body. And then he says, आप तुम बहुत थके होगे. मैं कह नहीं, मैं तो नहीं थकी हूँ. He said, नहीं, अच्छा बस अब आप सो जाओ. I used to sleep there. He said, मैं कह जब आप सोओगे तब मैं सोऊंगी. I can't sleep like that. You have to sleep. I said, no. So you'll hold my hand, I'll hold you. I said, baby, so good. So उससे मुझे लग रहा था he was feeling little restless. So I said, so और मेरी नींद, मुझे नींद तो आ नहीं रही थी ये करके. I started singing, all these songs. मैं वाहिगुरु जी के गाने जो होते हैं, वो मैं वाहिगुरु जी का पाठ करना शुरू कर दिया, गाना गाना शुरू कर दिया and all that. आपन खेल आप कर देखे, खेल सुनपुचे तुम नानक देखे. अब अभिगत भगत मही आप बस असरे आसार संत पर दाव. So, and I said, आप भी गाओ. He said कि मतलब गाना तो मैं गा दूँ, but I said you can do this, जैसे वाहिगुरु जी वाहिगुरु जी वाहिगुरु जी वाहिगुरु जी. He tried that few times. He did that, and उसके बाद he was singing, and I was singing for him, Satnam Sri Vaheguru, Satnam Sri Vaheguru, Satnam Sri Vaheguru, and he's very I'm having pain here. So I was massage कर रही थी, ये कर रही है, जो massage किया and all that, and then he went off to sleep. I said, this is very, very good yoga. So मैंने संगीता को फ़ोन कर दिया था उस वक्त. मैंने उनको रात को फ़ोन कर दिया. रात को उसको फ़ोन किया. मैंने बताया कि संगीता, पापा इज़ नॉट लुकिंग टू गुड. मुझे लगता है कि मे बी that's the time has come. Sangeeta, then early morning flight she took. Early morning, by 9 o'clock she was here. And then I was watching him. He was, like looking from he was looking here and there. So I said, I know this is looking for. He will looking if somebody is with me at that time or not. You know? And उसी में कस्सिंग तब पहुंच गई. She lived there. And I said, look who's come. And he looked at her and I said, I knew she wanted to know कि कोई है मेरे साथ कि नहीं. And I saw. And then I think he just closed his eyes and he was gone. But I'm so happy, Sangeeta was there, right there, that time. And he could feel that Mama is in safe hands. So this is one has to become, these things have made me stronger also, yeah. And I was very small when my father passed away. And I had seen my mother, like this. So I had experienced that time, which I could, use it this time. So I said, I cannot, everybody, बच्चे मेरे सारे मतलब they will also be feeling in it. Well, I always remember the good things about him. He was very, very nice person. बच्चों को बहुत प्यार करता था, मुझे बहुत he used to really love me. And this is what, we had a very good bond. Very good bond. This is so important in life. He loved the house. And after Nana's death also, again we saw, everybody said, you alone you will be. So in big house, so you better, you go to a smaller place and all that. So we also looked for some places, but then I decided, I said, I feel very secure here. I just feel he's around and the place is very secure because all the neighbors also know me and all that. And everything is, close by. So I decided, I said, as long as I am there, I will be staying here. So I've been doing that. And I know I survived because I stayed in this house. Maybe if I had shifted, maybe I wouldn't have lasted this long. I said, I can go from one room to another. Even if I close my eyes, I know the way. I know I can do anything. Later on, aste फिर parties भी कम हो गई when we're not keeping well. So what he used to, जैसे ये time आता था ना, Christmas time जो आता, उस time पे बस nobody used to be here. मैं और पापा होते थे, बच्चे तो नहीं यहाँ पर. So we used to sit there and watch, this TV में बड़े अच्छे program उस वक्त आते थे, especially for that night. And we used to sit there and कुछ खाना वाना रख लेते थे, we will keep munching and and then there was a program of a singing program होता था. Then he used to love that. So हम लोग बस एक दूसरे के पास बैठे रहते थे, both of us. So those memories are now. You see, when you're watching something you like, if somebody else is with you, you enjoy more. Then you can say, see, कितना अच्छा गाना है ना, And now I find the difference when I'm watching all this, I'm by myself, Quietly I'm sitting and watching and I'm feeling, I wish Papa was there, He was there, so both of us were, joy. Okay, Christmas cake लेके हम ज़रूरी आते थे. So वो कट के we used to eat that. So I miss those times. और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें. There are a lot of things, During this time, winter time, we used to sit outside with the sun. The day it was sunny, we used to just sit outside and have breakfast there. Both of us will have. And sometimes my very close friend will, if they drop in at that time, or we can just put the chairs over there and sit and have it. So, this is it.
পুরানো সেই দিনের প্রাণের কথা ভুলবি কি রে, হায় ও সেই চোখের দেখা, প্রাণের কথা সে কি ভোলা যায়? পুরানো সেই দিনের কথা ভুলবি কি রে, হায় ও সেই চোখের দেখা, প্রাণের কথা সে কি ভোলা যায়?
When you get attached to a place which you have built and lived all your life, and so many things happen, ups and downs were there, of course, but we managed everything. So I'm really attached to this place, but then the time comes you have to go out of it.
এর কথা সে কি ভোলা যায়? মোরা ভোরের বেলা ফুল তুলেছি, তুলেছি দোলায়, বাজিয়ে বাঁশি গান গেয়েছি বকুলের তলায়। মোরা ভোরের বেলা ফুল তুলেছি, তুলেছি দোলায়,